Hello everybody, I welcome you all to the series which is Zero to Hero. Now here in the series, as we promised to all of you that we're going to be talking and making you guys learn about the grammatical constructions, the grammar rules as well. So yes, I am here over here in front of you all in which I have taken a grammar topic which is really crucial for your IELTS as well. Now, without any further ado, let's just quickly get into it and let's see how exactly are we going to start with this and what are some of the major adjectives, their degrees, their types, and how is it useful in our IELTS. Accordingly, we learn everything. So, let's stay focused and yeah, let's just get into it. Firstly, we're going to be talking about what exactly is this and how do we utilize and implement all the rules we're going to be learning in understanding adjectives in here in IELTS. Okay, let's just quickly get into it, guys. Firstly, see, vocabulary score, आपका जो vocab score है वो किस तरीके से इसमें helpful रहेगा in order to elevate your lexical resource parameter. देखो, stops you from using repetitive or basic words. आप क्या करते हो? We are more likely to repeat words. I've seen so many students like that. So be it your writing task 1, be it your speaking task, आप क्या करते हो? Repeat करते हो words, है ना? Phrases, idioms. यहाँ पर adjectives, different adjectives use करके आप अपने lexical scores, which is your vocab score, उसको elevate कर सकते हो. ठीक है, जैसे कि अगर हम बात करें वर्ड्स की तो वेरी बैड इज अ वेरी बेसिक वर्ड, राइट? आप बहुत बार ऐसा बोलना चाहते होते हो, वेरी बैड, वेरी बैड, वेरी बैड. नाउ व्हाई यू से एंड रिपीट दिस वर्ड व्हेन यू हैव दीज मेनी अल्टरनेटिव्स व्हिच आर हार्मफुल, टेरिबल, है ना? ऐसे आप अपने और ज़्यादा अगर वोकैब ऐड ऑन करते हो अपनी वोकैब में, अपने माइंड के अंदर, डेफिनेटली आप एलिवेट कर सकते हो अपनी वोकैबलरीज. नाउ ग्रामर स्कोर, जो आपका ग्रामेटिकल रेंज है उसमें कैसे shows examiners you can build different sentence structures. How? Comparing data correctly proves strong grammar control. ठीक है, अगर आप डेटा, अगर आपको पता होगा राइटिंग टास्क 1 के अंदर आपके पास डेटा होते हैं, वहां पे अगर आप कंपैरिजन अच्छे से करना जानते हैं तो डेफिनेटली आपके लिए हेल्पफुल रहेगा. अच्छे से का मतलब है एक्यूरेटली. ठीक है, वी ऑल डू ऑल सॉर्ट ऑफ कंपैरिजंस, बट डू वी डू देम एक्यूरेटली? दैट्स व्हाट मैटर्स. ठीक है, सो आपको एक्यूरेटली कंपेयर करना आएगा इससे. वेयर दिस हेल्प्स यू इन द राइटिंग टास्क 1. देखो, राइटिंग टास्क 1 में आपको ये हेल्प करेगा कंपेयरिंग चार्ट्स एंड ग्राफ ट्रेंड्स, वहां पर आपकी ये हेल्प करेगा. ठीक है, अदर देन दैट राइटिंग टास्क 2 में भी ये हेल्पफुल होगा, एक्सप्रेसिंग ओपिनियंस clearly in the essays, and speaking test, of course, describing places, people, experiences naturally. It'll help you and boost your score naturally in order to explain people, talk about people, technologies, है ना, places, all of these things. Now let's just quickly see कि क्या क्या इनमें और हमको जानना जरूरी है हमारे लिए. So firstly, types of adjectives. चलो जल्दी से इसको समझते हैं. सबसे पहला adjective होता है descriptive adjective. इसमें क्या होता है? देखो, डिस्क्रिप्टिव में टेल्स अबाउट द क्वालिटी एंड फिजिकल स्टेट ऑफ अ नाउन, कि नाउन की क्वालिटी कैसी है. एडजेक्टिव की डेफिनेशन बता देती हूँ सबसे पहले, होते क्या है ये बताते हैं कि कोई नाउन जो है ना उसको रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, उसकी क्वालिटी बताते हैं ये, है ना, कि नाउन कैसा है वो बताते हैं. तो अब देखो, क्वालिटी और फिजिकल स्टेट ऑफ अ नाउन बताना होगा आपको तो डिस्क्रिप्टिव यूज करेंगे. जैसे कि अ बिजी सिटी, है ना, पॉल्यूटेड एयर, कैसी एयर? पॉल्यूटेड एयर. कैसी सिटी? बिजी सिटी. अ क्लियर चार्ट, कैसा चार्ट? क्लियर चार्ट. ठीक है, सो ये जो नाउन है ना यहाँ पर, इसकी क्वालिटी बता रहा है. एयर जो है नाउन है, इसकी क्वालिटी बता रहा है. सिटी एक नाउन है, इसकी क्वालिटी बता रहा है कि कैसी सिटी? बिजी सिटी. सो डिस्क्रिप्टिव क्या बताता है? क्वालिटी एंड फिजिकल स्टेट ऑफ अ नाउन. ठीक है, उसके बाद आते हैं क्वांटिटेटिव एडजेक्टिव पे. अब ये क्या बताता है? टेल्स अस हाउ मच एंड हाउ मेनी ऑफ समथिंग, कितना. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर राइटिंग टास्क 1, जैसे कि मेनी सिटीजन्स, है ना, न्यूमरस चेंजेस, कितने चेंजेस, है ना. इस टाइप में आपको यहाँ पर नंबर्स शोकेस करता है ये. ठीक है, कि कोई चीज हाउ मच इज देयर, हाउ मेनी नंबर्स आर देयर, वो चीज आप रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हो. मेनी, न्यूमरस, सम, ऐसे रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं. ऑलराइट, of course. Now demonstrative adjectives. See, here in demonstrative it tells us, it points out the specific noun, how this trend, कौन सा trend? Which trend? This trend. और these figures, which figure? these figures. And that period, if you're talking about a particular period, so it talks about that period. It's going to be like this. Okay. Next, we have possessive adjectives. What are we studying, by the way? We are studying the types of adjectives. Firstly, we have all what types are there. वो पढ़ रहे हैं हम. ठीक है? So you're studying the types right now. All right, guys. Let's move further. Now see, possessive adjective. When we understand possessive, it means it shows the ownership or the belongings. ठीक है? यहाँ पर आपको ownership का पता लगता है. कोई चीज किसकी है particularly. तो आप क्या बोलते हो? किसकी lifestyle? Their lifestyle. Environment किसका? Our environment. है ना? And impact किसका impact? Its impact. So words like its, ours or their, ये सारे क्या हैं? These are called possessive adjectives. Understood? Apart from that, if you see proper adjectives, अब ये क्या होते हैं? What all are they? Derived from proper nouns. They are derived from proper nouns like countries, है ना? And must be capitalized. How? देखो, British citizens, Japanese technology, global issues. Are you able to understand? What am I teaching you over here? That these are called proper nouns, proper adjectives, like the proper nouns we use, no? So citizens, what kind of citizens? British citizens. And they always come in capitalized form, okay? And the first word has to be capital. Technology, what kind of? Japanese technology. And issues, what sort of? Global issues. So it talks about the proper noun kind of things, like proper adjectives when the name is given. Okay, and it talks about their, ours, his, like that. Possession, ownership. I hope you understood. These are the 5 types of adjectives we have. Now, apart from this, we need to also see that how are we going to incorporate all of them in the perspective of IELTS, and that too advanced. Okay, in the advanced way. So see, a strong adjectives according to IELTS can be, you can replace very simple adjective with a single powerful word. What's that? Very cold. You can just simply replace it with freezing. You can just simply say freezing. You don't need to use over there this very form. You can replace this easily with freezing. Very cold? No, you say freezing. It was really freezing over there. Then instead of very important, you can simply say essential. It was essential for us. It was very important for us? No, it was essential for us. It was vital for us. That's how you can use. All right, next. Compound adjectives. Over here, 2 words joined by a hyphen that work together as one description. Like that, you might have seen words use hyphen in between. Long term. See? Long term over here. Plans, long term plans. Then eco-friendly products. So eco-friendly comes all together. And well-known faces. Well-known facts, sorry. So well-known come all together. So this is how, these are those words, these are called compound adjectives. They all come together. Okay. Next we have is, now we have to understand some more of the same, in which basic to IELTS. Air population is a very big problem in major cities. Now this can land you a band 5 or 5.5, that's it. But if you want a really good band, in that case you must say it, air pollution is a, instead of a very big thing, you can say massive or a major problem in major cities. See, instead of using major, you can also say it's a colossal problem. It's an enormous problem. These are some of the alternatives you can use. Okay, these are called adjectives only, of course. Whenever in terms of IELTS you learn something, this is how you learn it. Understood? So instead of using these very basic words, you just use one word. You replace this very. So it's a massive thing. It's enormous. It's substantial. Okay? Like that. Next. If you see this sentence, which is the difference between the 2 charts was very small. You see this word again. We are saying very small. This you majorly use in your writing task 1. Now, how do you replace it with such an advanced alternative? So the difference between the 2 charts was slight or minor. You can simply say it was minute, or you can also say it's minor. Okay, it's insignificant or it's trivial. That's also a word which you can use. I am telling you according to your IELTS. It depends on you, Shoaib. Next, it is important for governments to protect forest. Right. So it is important for government? No. You say it is crucial or essential for government to protect forest. Or what else can we say in the place of crucial and essential? We have some more alternatives which are vital. It's vital, it's pivotal for us. Right. It's indispensable for us to protect forest. Next. Now let's see what are some of the degrees of comparison. See, first we have is a very first degree which is positive degree. Okay, it's like normal, in which describe one thing. The city is large. Simple like that. That's it. The city is large. It's called positive degree. Then comparative. Here you compare between two things. How do you do that? The city is larger than the town. How is the city? City is larger. Okay, city is actually what? Larger. Then we have superlative degree, which means compares three or more than three things. It is used to compare three or more than three, like more than two, you can say. Simply, it is used for two, comparing two things. It is just a positive degree. This one compares two, and this one compares more than two. Okay, like three or more. It is the largest city. It is the largest city. You use this EST in the end, in the country. You are comparing now with the country itself. So you can add ER or EST like that, tall, taller, tallest. Then you have use more or most, like popular, so more popular, most popular. Then you can also say some exceptions are there which has some sort of different degrees. You don't use ER or EST or taller or like most, more, no. You simply have different words. Good, better, best. These are the comparative degrees. I hope you understand. Can you tell me any other word of for large? Can you tell me any advanced word for large? Yes, guys. I have this question from all of you. Ma'am, I'm watching the class from Bangladesh. All right. Welcome, Zim. Please tell me, my question to all of you is, can you tell me any advanced word for large? Any other alternative? Yes, guys. Nobody got the alternative? Yes, guys. You didn't get the alternative? Giant. Okay. You didn't get the alternative, like guys? Yes, डेली होगा. आपको प्लानर मिलता है, आप वो देख सकते हो. ठीक है शोएब? Enormous, immense, huge, giant, massive, paramount. Very good, guys. Exceptionally great job you guys have done. I'm so impressed from all of you. Now I'm going to be giving you some more alternatives. You can also use this word gigantic. Okay, gigantic for huge, colossal. Okay, immense you have said, very good. Huge you have said, giant also. Gigantic is also the word. Okay, and colossal is also the same. Colossal, by the way, if you know, was a brand of kajal, if you know about it. By the way, colossal means huge. Okay, so yeah, these are some of the words we can use. All right, let's move now ahead. When you are comparing data in writing task 1, then how do you do it? How do you do it? For a big difference, use phrases like much higher than, far lower than, or significantly more popular, like that. Then example, in 1995, coal was significantly more popular than gas. When you are comparing, so you use more than. Use more than. Okay. Then after we have, for a small difference, use phrases like slightly larger than, a little lower than, or marginally more, expensive than. Then in 2010, the market share of gas was slightly larger than coal. So what was the word we learned here? Slightly larger than. Okay? And remarkably larger than, when the difference is major. You can also use this word remarkably over there when the difference is major. Now moving ahead, not as, dash as. Now what exactly are these things? Let's understand. See, advanced sentence patterns. You can also use pattern 1, 2 and 3. When you want to talk about not as, something as. How do you do that? Solar energy is not as popular as oil. When you want to compare between things, this is how you do it. Not as, something as. कि उसके जितना अच्छा नहीं है. Something like that you convey with this. So not as, okay, not more than good. To show inequality, है ना? जब equal नहीं है चीजें, then you use this. Then you have this double comparative. Now what are these? Double comparative. What are these things? Then we have the double comparative. This means to show cause and effect. Okay, the cause and the effect. How do you do that? The more we pollute, the worse our health becomes. Okay, the more we pollute, the worse our health becomes. It means we use things like that. Best, good, better, best. Like that we use things. Here we use certain different patterns. I showed you this thing. Good, better, best. This is how you use things. Okay, over here. All right. Now here, the time comparison. How do you do it? In 2020, car sales in country A were 3 times as high as, see, 3 times as high as in country B. As high as, okay, 3 times, 4 times. Now you decide what you want to convey. But these things are really crucial for you guys to understand, because this can elevate the game of your bands if you have started using them in your writing tasks. This can literally help you elevate your band score. Alright, next, moving on to some of the common errors or some of the common mistakes we need to avoid. What are these? These are double comparatives. How do you use this? This plan is more better. So we never say more better. We never say this. Okay? More better is nothing. We can use it as much better. Okay? Or just better. If you want to show something, comparison, you use it much. Instead of more, this is wrong and this is correct. You use much instead. Okay, next. Never use more. Apart from that, mixing up few and less. So, for use fewer for countable nouns. Whenever there are countable nouns like fewer people, fewer cars, fewer books, we can count people, we can count cars, we can count books. Then we can use fewer. Use less for uncountable nouns like water, time, money. We cannot count water, time, money. We have certain different parameters for counting these things. As these are uncountable nouns. Here you can use less. We don't use fewer water. We use less water. We use less time, less money. Understood? These are the minor slight mistakes which you need to make your concepts clear with, so that better is the clarity, the more good will be the results, right? Then, forgetting the with superlatives. How do you use it? this was most important. No, this is not how we use it. So this was the most important change. Like that. Always use the with superlatives. Did you understand? Always use it. Zero to hero, one. Playlist में सही order में नहीं है. Okay. I'll put your suggestion over there to the team. How do you make yourself productive? Any suggestions? All right, Ninja, definitely I'll share it with you. By the end of this video, I'll definitely let you know all what I do, which can definitely help you out also in your study plan. Now, next to that, now you spot some mistakes over here. Find the error. The city's air quality is more worse than it was 10 years ago. So what are we saying? More worse. Is it right? नो अभी मैंने आपको बताया था ये मोर बेटर सही नहीं होता, हम यूज करते हैं मच मच वर्स. ओके, चूज द करेक्ट वर्ड फ्रॉम हियर. देयर आर लेस फ्यूअर कार्स. अब कार्स है ना, कार्स है तो कार्स क्या है, काउंटेबल है, तो उसकी जगह फ्यूअर लगाऊंगी कि लेस लगाऊंगी, बताओ गाइस. कार्स क्या है, काउंटेबल है, तो फ्यू आएगा कि लेस आएगा, क्या आना चाहिए अकॉर्डिंग टू यू, क्या आना चाहिए? यस, फ्यूअर आना चाहिए. वेरी गुड. उसके बाद आते हैं रीराइट दिस सिंपल सेंटेंस. क्या है ये? इन 2020 ग्रीन एनर्जी वाज वेरी स्मॉल, तो वेरी स्मॉल की जगह आप क्या लिख सकते हो? इन 2020 ग्रीन एनर्जी कंजम्पशन वाज एक्सट्रीमली लो. वेरी स्मॉल भी उसी कंडीशन को बता रहा है, बट उसकी जगह आप डिफरेंट वर्ड यूज कर रहे हो. ठीक है, पेटेड भी बोल सकते हो आप. नेक्स्ट, समरी टेक अवेज कि हमने क्या क्या अभी तक सीखा, क्या क्या सीख के जा रहे हो आप यहाँ से. मास्टर द टाइप्स, जो जो आपने सीखे हैं. यूज डिस्क्रिप्टिव, क्वांटिटेटिव एंड कंपाउंड एडजेक्टिव्स टू ऐड डेप्थ टू योर एसेज एंड डिस्क्रिप्शंस. नेक्स्ट, नो मोर वेरी, आप क्या स्विच करोगे? स्विच टू स्ट्रॉन्ग, प्रिसाइज एडजेक्टिव्स टू इंस्टेंटली इंक्रीज योर वोकैबुलरी स्कोर. Next, you have quantify differences. Always use modifiers like slightly, significantly when comparing data in writing task 1. Next, use advanced patterns. Build structures like the more, है ना? Much, यहाँ पे much आएगा. अच्छा, the more you do this, the more can you increase like that. So the more something and the more something. To secure a higher grammar band in writing task 2. So these are all the things which you have taken, which you have learned from the session. I hope you got my point. Alright guys, that was it. Now let me answer that pointer which somebody asked me. I guess Ninja was the name, was the username. Yes guys, fewer. Yeah, so let me answer. So to stay productive, the important key is that you need to always be cautious of your actions. आप कर क्या रहे हो? What are you doing in your whole day? You need to be really cautious. You need to be aware of that. Okay, just create awareness. You must know कि आपका टाइम कहाँ जा रहा है. ठीक है, if you're doom scrolling also for hours, if you're going through reels and all, it's okay. You must take accountability that this is what I've wasted. Now I'm going to be investing the same time into something productive. That's how you keep making that momentum going on for the whole day. ठीक है, आपने देखा होगा आप पढ़ाने मतलब कुछ भी करते हो तो कुछ सेकंड तक आपको लगता है कि मैं बस यही करता रहूं. वो एक एनर्जी रहती है, आप उस मोमेंटम में होते हो, तो वो मोमेंटम बना के रखो फॉर द होल डे. आई एम श्योर कि आप जो अभी जितने प्रोडक्टिव और एफिशिएंटली काम करते हो उससे ज़्यादा कहीं हो जाओगे. वंस यू क्रिएट दिस अवेयरनेस, हमको खुद नहीं पता होगा हम हमारे दिन में कहाँ वेस्ट हो रहा है हमारा टाइम, क्या क्या कर रहे हैं, क्या क्या खा रहे हैं. इट इज़ इन एवरीथिंग. इट्स एप्लीकेबल इन योर डाइट ऑल्सो. इफ यू वांट टू बी हेल्दी, जस्ट बी अवेयर ऑफ व्हाट ऑल आर यू ईटिंग इन योर डे. सेम वे विद योर स्लीप ऑल्सो, आपकी लाइफस्टाइल में भी इम्प्लीमेंट होता है, आपके हेल्थ के लिए भी इम्प्लीमेंट होता है, सब चीज़ों में इम्प्लीमेंट होता है. Hence, I want you all to just be aware, even for your studies, कि आपने जो जो पढ़ा क्या पढ़ा, रिकॉल करो, रिविजिट करो लेक्चर को, अगर नहीं समझ आया तो प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चंस करो. Yeah, yes guys, so that was it from my end. Thank you so much for watching. Please take care of yourself.